Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a question 2023 11 variant question number 10. Okay, the question is what? First of all, you can see that he mentioned diagram shows a part of the curve with this equation of curve given, and the line x is equal to lines x is equal to 1, where x is equal, this is x is equal to 1, and where y equal to 1 is very clear, this y equal to 1. Okay. All right. And make sure all of us know it. This is a y equal to 0. This is y equals to 0. This y equal to 0. This y equals to 1. Some student even don't know what is equation of this line. I think, okay, let's proceed further. He's saying what? That find exact volume generated when the shaded area rotated about 360 degree about x-axis. Make your opinion, fix your mind whenever we need a volume, you will see about x-axis or y-axis. If about x-axis, look from this end. If about y-axis, look from this end. This is very, very important. Okay, job number one. And if you will not write formula, you will get a big issue. So as a teacher, I suggest you write formula, because about x-axis, so I write a formula on top. And formula about x-axis volume, let me write formula for you. Because if you talk about this shaded area, he is rotating about x-axis. So in this shaded area, it's not stopping till x-axis. No, it's not till x-axis. No, he's stopping here, here, here. It means area is have a two things above curve. Look, if I show this diagram a little bigger, so you can understand clearly. And this is a red color, and this is a blue color. A red color is a curve and blue color is a line. And this line I show here, and this blue color line I'm writing y equals to 1, and curve is there. And this is, I bring it down. This is a starting point, and here 1. So this point x value is 1, and this ending at this, and this ending, if I go down, what is x value here? 3/2. So this 3/2 is ending point. So I believe gradually you people understanding. Look how gradually I splitting the question. So this is a 3/2. So actually I have to integrate curve, and how to this is shaded area. If I show this shaded area, if I want to rotate about x-axis, so upper is called curve and below is called line. So what is story we have? Volume formula, basically what? Pi outside, and here x1, here x2, here upper curve, power 2 dx, minus again pi, again x1, again x2, then lower curve, power 2 dx. This is a basic formula. So when you have a basic formula, then you can ask yourself, what is upper curve? Upper curve we have. So I will write the formula this way. X1 is very clear 1, x2 is very clear 3/2, and curve equation is this. So I will write a curve, then I will plug in later on curve square dx. And here pi outside, this is a planning only. I'm not starting question properly. The curve, there's a line, so I'm writing the line. So I'm writing here line, power 2 dx. So planning is done. Now I can continue. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Volume formula, I'm writing direct now. Here 1, here 3/2. Curve equation is this. So first of all, I am showing to my examiner this working. I believe you people understanding what is going on. Now here 1, here 3/2, here line. Line equation is what? Y, because this is y equal to 0. All of you know it. Y equal to 0 of x-axis. But if line goes slightly up, this is called y equal to 1. So y equal to 1. So y equal to 1. As I wrote this y value here, same I write y value here. So I'm putting square of 1. I think, okay. Now planning is done. Now question is now rest part is algebra and integration technique. So let's start. Okay, square of 4, 16. Best idea 16, you write outside or inside, no problem, but I bring outside. Okay, okay, 2 to the 4. Actually, it is turned to be 4, 16, and to the 4. And whole thing, I bring it up. When I bring it up, it turns to be -4. I believe, student, up till here, you're understanding. This is not a hard job. Square of 1, remains 1. So I'm going to do now, and further, what is the technique here? How to continue? Increase the power by 1 and increase the power by 1, the integration criteria. When I increase, because some student write -5 by mistake, wrong. If I add, I get -3. So -3 comes here, so -3 comes here into 2. These two come from where? The base derivative. Because one derivative is 0, 2x become 2. So 2 minus 0 is 2. That is why this 2 come from. And now I can do it 1, 2, 3 by 2. Okay, and this is okay now. And what is integration of 1? It become x. So limit is 1 to 3 by 2. Once been, just wait, please. Let me review once again. This is a power 4. Okay, one more thing. Do you know, student, is a rule of algebra? A by B power 2. This power 2 goes on both power value variables separate. Square of 4 separate and square of this bracket separate. Square of 4 give you 16, and square of this means power to power multiply. 2 2s are 4, and that is why it goes up, become -4. So I think this part is clear. Now, this value you keep here or you keep outside. And you know, my habit, I always keep outside. So, or I do one thing, I follow the way student do. So I'm not following my way. Actually, there is a best way is what which I like is this one. Then I follow your way. So I bring this outside. This is my way. I like this way. In this way, this question become very, very easy. Look, I repeat again. I bring this power down, become +3. This is -6, go outside, become this format. Okay, now I can plug in the limits easily, but I will follow the way which students do normally. So I'm doing that, so you can check your answers. Okay, I'm keeping 16 inside, and this is okay. 16 by -6 become 2, 8s are 2, 3s are. So it coming -8 by 3 and times to 2x minus 1 to power -3. This is a student method. Most students do this way. Okay, now you can compare your way working, and now further what I can do now, this power -3 bring in denominator. Better to bring in denominator, so it will become this format. Now I can plug in the limits. Okay, so right up till here. Okay, so now I'm going to plug in, and let's see, compare your working with my working. Okay, now I plug in 1 by 1. When I plug in 3 by 2 in this place, so this 2 will cancel this 2, 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 become 2 to the power 8. So I get it here. Wait a minute, let me check again. 3 by 2, 2 to cancel, 3 minus 2, 8. -1/3 is my first answer. Now I plug in 1. When I plug in 1, so 2 1s are 2 minus 1, 1. 1 to power 3 is 1. So I get -8 by 3. All right. And if I type in calculator, let me check what answer comes. This plus by 3 and 3 LCM. 1 is 1 plus 8. So 7 by 3. So 7 by 3 is coming from here. 7 pi by 3 come from the first part. And let's discuss the second part. When I plug in 3 by 2 here, 3 by 2 upper limit. When I plug in 1 here, second limit. 3 by 2 minus 1 give a half. So I got a half pi. And LCM is 6, you know it very well. So I got a 14 pi and I got a 3 pi. And I got 11 pi by 6 unit cube. And I believe you got a point very clear. Look, I have done total manually without calculator. But you can do one thing. If you want to avoid this whole working, no problem at all. Use your calculator, plug in directly 3 by 2, get answer, then minus sign, must write here, please. And then plug in 1. I think okay. And you can skip this working. After reaching this, as a teacher, I suggest you can from directly this answer here, acceptable. You will not lose marks, not at all. Okay, now let's talk about next part. This was the first part. First part is done, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. Now second part is another tough task. So 1 minute now. First of all, let's read the question. A triangle is formed. Repeat my words. A triangle is formed from the tangent to curve at B. Repeat. Triangle is formed by tangent to curve at B and normal to curve at B. We have two things. Tangent to curve at B and normal to curve at B. Okay. And the x-axis. Repeat my words. So I will make a triangle. How to make a triangle? Tangent to curve at B and normal to curve at B. I read the question. I come back. So take a scale and draw a tangent first of all. Let me zoom and then I make it. Inshallah, I believe you will understand. So those, look at here, student, this blue color line, I'm drawing it here. Okay, wait a minute. This is a little high, drag slightly down. So this is a blue line, I made it. And I'm writing the word tangent here, tangent here, tangent. So sake of your understanding. And I draw another line, which is this one. This is called normal. Look, I'm going to show you this normal, making 90 degree. I'm drawing with a green color line, green color line, green color line. Okay. And wait a minute, please. This extending the line because it's not mentioned. Okay, slightly drag this green line down, slightly below down. Wait a minute. This is not exactly. Anyway, I'm going to make it exact. Okay. Now I believe you got idea. Diagram is very clear. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I given this name, this list, this letter. I give a name. Let's say I given this name as L, and this point I mention here M, and this point already given by him is B. So in short story, I got a triangle LMB, LMB, and 90 degree here. All right. Now we that later I discuss how to get area triangle. Okay. Job number one, I discuss with you how to get L and M coordinates. Job number one, how to get M coordinate. Common sense, you can see clearly. Okay, sorry, green color line is called normal. Normal. So job number one. So job number one, how to get M coordinates. Because let me read question again. He said a triangle formed from the tangent to curve at B and normal at B and x-axis, and find the area of triangle. 6-mark question. So I elaborate once again. Job number one, you find blue line, that is called equation of tangent, and then you plug in M coordinate, plug in y0. So let's try to start first of all. Now question one will come in mind, how to find the equation of tangent. So formula, we know it very well, y minus y1, m times 2x minus x1. So x1 is 3 by 2, y1 is 1. From where I get m? So question comes from where I get m. This as a student, I will ask myself. It will come by differentiating equation of curve and plug in the x value in that derivative, get a gradient of m. So let's start differentiating now, okay? So I think plan is very, very clear now. 4 over 2x minus 1 to power 4. I'm sorry, 2. So let's start differentiating. All of you know when you differentiate, what comes? Dy over dx. So can I differentiate directly? No way. I have to bring it up. Is a compulsory. Okay. So I'm differentiating. Power comes down, multiply with 4 minus 8. And from power 1 less. 1 less means -2, -1. So -3. And multiply the base. Many students miss this too. Please don't miss this 2. This 2 come from where? The base derivative 2 has a 2 and 1 has a 0. So 2 only. And finally, I'm writing dy over dx. Simplify maximum. 2 8 is 16. So I'm writing -16 over 2x minus 1 to power +3. Negative because I brought it down. And what is the x coordinate at B? 3 by 2. I will say here at B, put x equal to 3 by 2. When I plug in 3 by 2, students, here, get of tangent, it becoming what? Let me find it. You can use in calculator. 3 by 2, a plug in here. So this 2 will cancel 2. 3 minus 2 is a 3 minus 2, 8. I get -2. So, and what is normal gradient? Naturally negative reciprocal. It has nothing. 1 goes up, 2 goes down, and negative become positive. So alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, 1 over 2 is a gradient of the normal. Okay, now student, I'm doing finally both. Here I'm finding equation of tangent, TAN shortcut writing. And here I'm finding equation of the normal. Okay, formula is y minus y1. I'm saving my time. And B coordinate is a what? B coordinate is a 3 by 2 comma 1. So that is why this is a y1. So 1, and gradient of tangent is this, and x minus 3 by 2. Let me recheck. Yeah, 3 by 2 and 1. 3 by 2 and 1. Okay, same story here. Y minus 1, because again 1 is this, and tangent of the normal is 1 over 2, and x minus 3 by 2. And I believe all people understanding what is going on. Now I simplify. How to simplify? Okay, y minus 1 and negative 2 multiply inside, negative 2x and plus 6. And y equal to negative 2x and plus 7. Is this done? Same story, I'm doing it here, but this 2 will multiply left hand side to avoid fraction part. To avoid fraction part. Now this 2 goes there. Okay, all right. Just wait, please. Just wait, please. I'm going to complete. Wait a minute. Bole. Okay. Sorry, one mistake is there. This is some change here. This 2 cancel with this 2, so we get a 3 only here. And this 1 goes there, we got a 4. Right. So let's complete now further. This is done. Okay, now this is a 2 goes there. So 2y equal to x and negative 3 by 2 and plus 2. LCM is 2, negative 3 plus 4, you got a half. You got a plus half. Now this 2 divides. When 2 divides, we get a half x and plus 104. So this is my whole job is done. Okay, now, so I will put here y0 here and put y0 here. Now you can ask why I put y0? Because when the green line cut the x-axis y0, the blue line cut the x-axis again y0. So both option y0. So when I plug in y0 here, 2x goes this side equal to 4. So x becomes 2. So m coordinate is becoming become when let m coordinate, yeah, m coordinate become 2 comma 0. And what about same here? So same story here, 0 equal to half x plus 104. So half x equal to minus 104, 2 multiplies there, I get negative half. So it means the m coordinate, sorry, l coordinate become negative half comma 0. So I'll show you the triangle method now. Attentive, please. This triangle, I get it. This is 90 degree. This is M, this is L, sorry. L coordinate is negative half and 0. And there's an M coordinate 2 and 0. And this B, which is a 3 by 2 comma 1. Now I will tell you two techniques to get the area of triangle. Two techniques, not one technique. So one easy one and one little bit lengthy. But I use the easy way. Hold on. Do you know, students? Let's start now. First of all, I show diagram from here. So what is this gap from here till here? You say the gap is 2. How this O to M, for your knowledge, starting from origin, this M, because the M coordinates 2, 0, and L coordinate is negative half, comma 0. So can I say, student, this gap from O to M is 2? You can say 100% 2, sir, confirm. Okay. And what is a small gap? Can you see this origin till green line L? So this small gap is half. So this, I'm showing you this half. So look at here, this gap is 2 and this gap is actually negative, means negative is just for direction. This for direction only. I will not take negative, I take length here. So what is total gap from here to here? So can I say 2 plus half? Yes, I can say. And it becomes 5 by 2. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, OM gap, sorry, LM gap is coming 5 by 2. Logic is very clear. I repeat my words. This 2 means from origin, it is to right side. And this negative half represents that from origin, this is half left side. Negative is just for direction. This going left or right. So negative, I will not take it. Like a distance, never take negative. So I think this part is very clear. So this distance from here till here is 5 by 2. Now, very interesting, before I start next part, my question from you all students, think about it. If I have this is a 5 comma 2 or 2 comma 5, for example, this is a 2 comma 5. So this point is 2 comma 5. Can I say this distance is 2? Correct. Can I say this distance is 5? Correct. You can understand from here. I repeat my words. What does 2, 5 represent? This x value 2 and the y value is 5. So from this coordinate 3 by 2, can I say, look at back, go back. Can I say 3 by 2? 1 means this gap from here to here, 3 by 2, and this gap is 1. So this height, this 1 represent the height of B from x-axis. So in this sense, I can say that simple and clear, this gap from here till here is called height equals to 1. So from where I got 1 because mentioned. So now I change this coordinates. And I believe, inshallah, you will understand. And I'm writing here 3 by 2, comma 1. So can I say this is a 3 by 2 gap? Correct. Can I say this gap is 1? Correct. So now in a triangle, what is the formula I'm going to use? Area formula is very clear. Half into base into height. Okay, wait a minute. Base is a 5 by 2 and height is a 1 only. And answer is 5 by 4 units. But some students say, sir, height is used only when a right angle triangle. Make sure, please, it's not right angle triangle. I talk a simple idea. Look at here, student, concentrate. For example, if this triangle given here, okay, there's no 90-degree in this diagram. So from here to here, this is called base, and this is called what? Height. So in this sense, I can use it half into base into height. Or some students say, sir, 90 degrees given, then why we not use that method? Yes, we can use that method also. This is 90 degree, so I count this as a base and I count this as a height, or if opposite. This is a base or this is a height. If I use this as a base and this is a height, then you have to use distance formula, which is here. Y2 minus y1 whole square, x2 minus x1 whole square. Use distance formula for LB separate and MB separate. And when you have these both answers, then you can write half into base into height, and question can be done this way as well. And I believe you got the idea very clear how I got this area. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the concept is totally clear.